This is the Expect Awesome Podcast, your source for expecting and achieving awesome with a God-powered confidence. And now, motivational speaker and Integrity Doctors President, Mr. Ryan K. Maul.
What's going on, everybody? And allow me to wish you a very happy New Year's Eve. This is it. I'm posting this. It's New Year's Eve. 2020 is over. Almost. Hopefully. When you're listening to this, probably. But 2020 has come and gone. It's time to enter 2021. And what better way to enter a new year than to start off with some serious business awesomeness. That's what I want to hit you with today. That's what I'm coming for. That's what I want to do. And I'm very excited for this one. And to teach this podcast, to teach this episode, what I wanted to do was use a very unique example. And it's one that's coming off of the Christmas holidays. And it just came to mind. I thought, yeah, this is perfect. So Santa did an awesome job this year. Let me just go ahead and state that. Let me just put it out there. Santa Claus really came in big for my kids. I've got two kids. I've got a 9-year-old Summer and 2-year-old Nolan. And Santa, I don't know how he did it. How he made it down the chimney with all that stuff. No idea how it happened. Man, that guy is gifted, talented. You name it, that guy's got awesome written all over him. Now, of those awesome things he brought, there was one particular toy that he brought my 2-year-old Nolan that is just blessing us immeasurably more. And that toy is this round, it's like a round plastic, it's like the size of like an old record, like an old LP. And it's this round disc with a whole bunch of buttons on it. And of all these buttons, it's surrounded by these cute little sharks. And there's this one particular button that if you press it, it plays the Baby Shark song. Now, for those of you that don't know, I don't know how you couldn't know, but there's this shark song that is just mind-numbing. And it is played all the time in our house. It's played all the time everywhere. And my 2-year-old loves it. It's Baby Shark do 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 do, Baby Shark do 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 do, Baby Shark do 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 do, Baby Shark, Mommy. And it goes through the whole family. And I obviously know it by heart. I know like 6 different versions because there's holiday versions. Because my son loves it. And I don't just mean loves it. I mean is like all in, purely passionate about Baby Shark. And so he wants to hear this thing all the time. So he has learned out of all the buttons on this disc thing, this big round toy, that there's one button that plays the song that he loves more than any song on this planet. So we were at dinner the other night and we took this with us because he wants to take it everywhere. And so we go and he knows this button. And I'm telling you what, here's the funny thing. When he presses the button, when that song starts up, it's instant the biggest smile he can make. It's instant giggles. He just lights up. He loves it. He loves it the first time. He loves it the 476th time. He loves it. So for us at the restaurant with this toy, you can pretty much say that both our table and every table within 20 feet was serenaded by a constant barrage of Baby Shark. Because every single time the song ended, he pulled it back over, he reached over, he pressed the button, and it started again. Now, here's the funny thing. The funny thing to me is that I would think that he would get sick of it. I guess maybe as a parent, I'm hoping he gets sick of it because we're all kind of sick of it. It's over and over. It's just so repetitive. It just never ends. But yet he keeps hitting it. And we're sitting at this restaurant and no matter how many times the song ends, he has to go back and start it again because it doesn't just come on again. In order for you to hear the song, you have to press the button again. So every time, no matter where we're at, he will go over and if the song ends, he will go right back to it. He will press the button and the song comes on. What he does is he has learned that the outcome he wants is created by a certain move or action. And he takes that action and that action gets him the results he's looking for. Now, if you can't tell where I'm going with this yet, I'm about to get real blunt. Many times in business, we find the solution we want, and we find the action that gets us there. But we stop taking the action because of the repetitiveness and expect the result to keep happening. Ooh, I just hit you with something heavy there. See, what my son Nolan knows is that as long as he presses that button, he's going to get the results he wants. He's going to get the outcome he was going for. See, I know this because, in my line of work, when you do consulting, we have a system. We have a business system that if you just do it, if you just focus on it, it works. And so because if you just do it, it works, it's so funny how many times I can have conversations with doctors. I had a conversation just about a year ago with a doctor, and they said, man, Ryan, things were going really well. We were doing everything. We were doing the system. We were firing it out. And, this past year we got hit with some stuff, and, things just haven't gone as good. And we're just trying to get back. We're just trying to get back to where we were. And I said, oh, well, that's terrible. So are you doing the system though? Are you doing what you're supposed to do? And the response was, well, we're going to. I said, but so you're not doing the system, but you're saying of the situation you're in right now, it could really help. Like your life would be much better improved. Like you need this to happen. Oh yeah, I need this. I need these results. I need this to get back up. I need this back now. And so when are you going to? Oh, as soon as we get through this, we're going to. No. See, that's the mistake that we make. We make as businesses so often because what we want to just have something work. We just want things to come back together. We just want things to fix themselves. See, at no time does that disc, like I said, does it start to decide that, he's pressed that button a million times. We know what he wants. We know what he's going for. We know he doesn't care about anything else that this device does. We know the only thing he wants to have happen is for that song to play. And at no time can that device say to itself, you know what, let's just play it. Let's just repeat it over and over and over. Let's just do that because that's what he wants. It's the same thing for your business. You can't expect it to just start automatically happening, that everything will just fall into place and you'll get the results you want without having to press the button. It doesn't work that way. If you want to do it, you have to make the move. Because see, what happens is, and this is what the 2-year-old gets, and it's so hard for us adults to get, is that on that same device, there's a whole bunch of other buttons. There's a whole ton of other buttons to choose from. And so what we do as adults is we start thinking, I'm tired of pressing this one button. I'm tired of doing this over and over. I'm tired of keep on keeping on. I want to try another button. But what we want to do is rather than just try another button, we want to hit another button, and we want that button to have the exact same result. But see, Nolan knows if I hit those other buttons, other things happen. And I'm not interested in those other things that happen. And what I really want is baby shark. But see, we get so bored with repetitiveness. We get so tired of doing the same thing over and over. We want to just go and do something else, but then we still want it to end up the same way. We want the success to stay, but we want to do other things. And that's where the problems start. That's where the focus goes wrong. That's where you start to lose control because you're pressing other buttons and trying to do other things, but you're still wanting the same result of the buttons you're no longer pressing, the moves you're no longer making, the actions you're no longer taking, the system you're no longer following. I'm here to remind you today in 2021, if you can reflect on everything you've done this year, probably the reason things have fallen off isn't because of the virus, it's because you got out there and started pressing other buttons. It's time for you to realize and take notice of the buttons that work that you used to press that you're not pressing anymore. The buttons that prove and provide and give you the success that you're wanting, give you the results that you're wanting. It's time to press those buttons. You're saying, well, those buttons don't work. No, it's not that those buttons don't work. It's that you stopped pressing them. You wanted automation. You wanted that to keep happening, the results to keep happening, even though you say you've done it too many times, they've heard it too many times, they've seen it too many times. No. If you want to play Baby Shark, if you want to hear it, if you want to sing it, if you want to dance to it, whatever it is, you can't get it until you press the button. So for your practice, for your office, for your business, for whatever you're doing, understand this: if you want a certain result, it's going to take a certain action to get there. If you're wanting to get the success, you have to follow the system and do it exactly as is. And as soon as you start trying to go out there and do other buttons and try other things, is as soon as when the result stops happening. So start 2021 right. And start it by focusing on the button that you need to get back to. The button and the action and the move that you need to push yourself to do again. The one that seems too repetitive, but let's just be straight, it works. It's time to get back. It's time to hit it. And it's time to party with some Baby Shark. That's it for this week. Thanks for listening, everybody. Hey, I want to thank all of you that bought my book over the Christmas holiday. The publisher said they had to make 2 reprintings of it. So that was huge. That was just, I'm so grateful for so many of you that have spread the word and gotten it out there. If you haven't got it, you can get on Amazon. It's called I Am Awesome. It's teaching kids how to have a God-powered confidence. Check it out on there. You can get it for under like $15 on Amazon. Great deal. It's also available digitally through Nook and Amazon Kindle. Other than that, if you need anything, my phone number is on the screen, 941-202-6259. Text me at any time, any question, any prayers you want me to do for you. I am happy to do that as well. Any kind of just basic tips you need, let me know. I'm here to help you any way that I can. Thanks for watching. And to finish it out, we got to finish in the only awesome way I know possible, and that's going to God. God, I want to thank you for today. I want to thank you for all the things you've done for us, and I want to thank you for continually pressing the grace button, continually pressing the forgiveness button, continually pressing the love button. I know that you don't get distracted. I know that you don't get put off onto other things and you don't start messing with the wrong things, that you stay focused, that you stay right, and help us to all be more like you in that way, Lord. Help us to follow your light, follow your love, and follow your awesomeness so that we can be the awesome reflection in you that you put inside us to be. God, we thank you. We give you all the praise. In your name we pray. Amen. God bless you guys. I love you. I will see you next week.
For more awesomeness, visit RyanKMall.com or follow him on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at RyanKMall. Until next time, keep smiling and remember, you are awesome.